God has placed within his word the book of Psalms. And the book of Psalms falls under a number of categories. But today I want us to look at those Psalms that will fall between 90 and 106, with special reference to Psalm 100. Music, which in many ways the Psalms being our hymn book, the hymn book that our forebears had and the hymn book that we should refer to and use often. Indeed, in many traditions, the Psalms are read morning and evening and are read once a month all the way through. Now, as we enter into Psalm 100, we're in the middle of a section where the psalmist, and there are different authors in the Psalms, has collated for us psalms that lead us in an understanding. God is King. This is a period in Jewish history when Israel had no king and God himself was seen to rule and to reign. Of course, the temptation is, and the temptation for the people in those days, was that we want to be just like everyone else. The interesting thing about human nature is how conservative we become. In Psalm 100, which is referred to as the Jubilate from the opening words, it's something that I want us to think about as perhaps we start our days, as we leap out of bed or moan our way out of bed, or however we do it. It's an introduction as to how to get our thinking right. And our thinking fuels our worship, and our worship fuels our thinking. And the psalmist said, "Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth." This is corporate, although we can bring it down and use it ourselves. The earth is created to reflect the glory of God and to give God praise. So are you. As a Christian, that is your highest calling. All the rest flows from it. You are created in the image and likeness of God, and as such have the ability to respond to him. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth, which means that this is more than mental assent. It's something that the psalmist, in that sense, commanded that we do, that we praise the Lord. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. You know, the emotion of joy rises and falls, but our understanding of joy does not. For what is joy? Joy is that grace, that virtue, that gift that our God has given us, that we may turn and have an underlying delight in God. He is the one who satisfies. He is the one that calls. He is the one that our affection needs to dwell on. And when it doesn't, we become less than we were created to be. So this was a corporate call. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. Now, all of these things to some extent sound a bit jargony. We love to sing. The Psalms are full of it in these sections. The Lord is King. What does that mean, that God is King? And oftentimes we interpret that, again, with more jargon. But it simply means this for us as we begin our adventure in Psalm 100. God's in charge. He's got his creation, and he's got you.